You may have noticed in the back of this hall is a booth. It's an informational booth about the American Legion's 1919 Society. I recommend you visit the booth during breaks when you get the chance. It'll be here throughout the entire convention. You can see why so many generous donors strongly believe that our Veterans and Children's Foundation is a program worth supporting. After a distinguished 40-year Army career, which included duty as the Chief of Staff for the Wyoming National Guard, our next guest continues to serve veterans as the Executive Director of the Wyoming Veterans Commission. In that role, he established impactful initiatives such as the Veterans Talking to Veterans program and Veterans Feeding Veterans. He also brings his leadership to his peers throughout the country in his capacity as the President of the National Association of State Directors of Veterans Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Colonel Tim Sheppard, United States Army, retired.
Now, if I was Chevy Chase, I would bounce my head off of the microphone, but I'm not going to do that for you today. I'm just going to say good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. So let's, first off, for those who can stand, would you please stand? And for all of you, would you please turn to a neighbor and give them a hearty handshake and thank them for all they do for this great nation. All right, settle down, settle down. Good job. So I thank you for the honor of allowing me to speak today. I'm thrilled to be here in Tampa, and it's a privilege to stand among so many dedicated individuals who share a common mission, serving those who have served. Let me begin by recognizing our national commander. Sir, thank you for your leadership and unwavering commitment to our veterans. I also want to give a proud shout out to my Wyoming delegation. Where are you, Wyoming? Go Pokes! I was supposed to hear back, go Pokes. So let's try that again. Go Pokes! There we go. You represent the spirit of the West with grit, grace, and a deep sense of duty. I'm proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Giddy up. Now, I'd like to take a minute and talk about something that I think is making a real difference, and that's the American Legion's Be the One campaign. It's not just a slogan. It's a lifeline. It's a movement that's saving lives. Across the country, we've seen countless suicide interventions because someone chose to be the one, to ask the question, to make the call, and to offer hope. That's powerful. That's awesome. And that's exactly the kind of impact we need more of. As president of the National Association of State Directors of Veterans Affairs, let me first say that's a mouthful. That takes a while to get through, but we call it NASDVA for short. I'm proud to represent 18.2 million veterans through 56 states, territories, and the District of Columbia. That's a big number. But behind every single digit is a story, a family, a legacy. And whether we wear the Legion cap, serve in state government, or advocate in our communities, we're all in the same business, helping veterans, families, survivors, and caregivers not just survive, but thrive. Thriving means access to care. It means dignity. It means connection, and it means collaboration. None of us can do this alone. We need each other, every post, every department, every agency, to work together, share resources, and amplify our efforts. So today, I challenge all of us. Let's deepen those partnerships. Let's break down the silos and smash those rice bowls. Let's make sure that no veteran falls through the cracks. Not in Tampa, not in Cheyenne, not anywhere. Thank you. Together, we can be the one. Together, we can be the many. And together, we can ensure that every veteran knows they are seen, valued, have hope, and are never alone. I appreciate that applause. I think those are important words, and I'm proud to share those with you. I thank you, and God bless the American Legion and all who serve. Now, would you like a joke? All right, something just kind of pick you up. This will give you an idea. I know the commander talked about his sense of humor. Mine can be a little warped. So a guy gets a call from his doctor, and the doctor says, "Hey, I've got bad news, and I've got worse news." And the guy says, "Holy cow, bad news and worse news. Boy, that's something. Bad news, worse news. Well, what's the bad news?" And the doctor says, "Well, you only have 24 hours to live." And the guy says, 24 hours to live? What in the world could possibly be worse news than that? And the doctor says, "I was supposed to call you yesterday." I don't know why I like that joke, but I love that joke, and I tell it wherever I go. I did ask AI for some help. Here's what AI came up with. "Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to find a fan, a sweet tea, and someone who knows how to pronounce NASDVA without sounding like they're sneezing." Not that good. See, so don't use AI for everything, especially not a good joke. Hey, again, God bless the United States. God bless Tampa. God bless all of the Legionnaires, and thank you very much.